Well, first of all, it's brilliant to be here. There's been a lot of thought and effort gone into the last couple of days, so we're hugely grateful for that, so thank you. And as a trustee and a director, it's just changed my whole understanding of Bubesi Pride.
Do as I do, as I do. Do as I do, 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 as I do.
I've seen the catchment areas and the communities that the kids come in from, which is completely invaluable. I've seen the teachers, the trainers, the coaches. We've met the headmasters and headmistresses of the schools that Bubesi go into to teach rugby, to teach netball, to teach life skills. And there's nothing you can do to replace that. I can read an assessment report or an impact report back in London. To meet everyone from the director, executive director, down to the children and the teachers is invaluable. I've become an instant fan of Bubesi Pride, that's for sure. The number of people who've told me that it's changed either their lives or the teachers or the head teachers telling me how much it's changed the lives of their pupils. And so you hope that's what's happening when you're granting money to projects. But to actually hear it from the kids themselves, to hear it from their coaches who were once kids in the programme, and then to hear it from the head teacher or the directors is just fantastic. Queen has to be the girl who stands out the most, and for those who haven't met Queen, she's got through the programme. She's now a trainer of 3 teams. You wouldn't know this unless you met her and she told you, but she used to be shy and retiring and lacking confidence. She's now a ball of energy and enthusiasm, an incredibly infectious young lady. You know, give us more Queens to work with and to use as advocates for why people should donate to us and ultimately onto Bubesi.
I'm right here because of BPF. My experience with BPF has been an amazing journey so far, because BPF on itself, it has the power to change someone's life, to help someone fulfill their dreams, to help someone transform into a better human. Of that, I am the proof of it. Because I wasn't like this. I was so scared to do anything. I didn't even know what I need to do in the future. But right now, I seriously need to be a teacher, because I've associated myself with many kids. It feels awesome to be with kids, and I want to be a teacher. I want to help someone transform his or her own life in the better way that he or she can be. Blessed is the day I started engaging myself in BPF programs.
We've been working with the Bubesi Pride Foundation. This has impacted a lot the school activities here. When Bubesi came in, they started telling them some of the life skills, for example, self-awareness, self-esteem, how to manage stress, ways of taking off the bad cultural practices. So this has led to the learners to start making their own decisions, which has led them to come back to school. And when they are back, they are very changed learners. That has contributed much to us.
We have the coaches and the players. So the session is like they have 60 minutes of sports. Then thereafter they will switch into life skills. So the intended goals here are to change their mindset. So we are training these children or players to be sure that they are able to set up goals in their lives. When they go to school, being able to solve problems when they come, they are able to make plans for their futures, as well as they should be able to know the world at its best.
That has brought a very big impact, because the base of the game, the players have really understood it.
From the coaches, there are big positive impact that have been happening. We have empowered young people to be the coaches, receiving some small amount of money, and then they are using that money to sustain their life. Some they have started business like coaches, some they are doing different things, and some they are taking those money and paying to school fees, all those coaches.
Zama, Zama! Hey, Zama, Zama!
To the prayers, even the number to the schools have increased. That's because of this life skills program. A lot of young people that are coming back to school because they want to fulfill their goal.
The facility looks fantastic. It looks like it's got a great rugby pitch, and it really looks like a safe place for younger members of the community to come and join together and get to know each other and really sort of get to know a new skill in terms of playing rugby, and I think netball as well. You know, Malawi's population is growing hugely, and it's got a very, very young population, and I know that's something that the government is thinking about, like making sure that the youth are skilled, they're well educated, making sure that there are jobs. And I do think that community sport facilities have got a massive role to play. They can really punch above their weight because it brings kids together. It lets them see something a bit bigger than maybe what they'd imagined before. It helps them develop friendships, and it might help expand their horizons and make them see that something bigger is possible.
Working with BPF has really empowered me, not only through sports, but to overcome the challenges that I face. Like the one boys saying, you're a girl, you can do this, you can manage this position, but with the passion that I have, I'm managing it. And I'm really very grateful because BPF has really changed the lives of many youths.
We facilitate the knowledge sharing, so the primary goal is to narrow the information gap that is there, and as far as access and utilization of SIHR is concerned.
For me, I just want a Malawi where women are able to live in the most healthiest way possible, able to make informed decisions about their sexual reproductive health rights, as well as different issues to do with their health.
Now the pitch is just so fine. Of course, we've got some problems with termites that we're still treating. We are also irrigating it. Now we have got a canteen that is well done. We can cook for players, for staff, which is also a good part of the welfare of the staff. We have got 2 new water tanks. We've got a garden now. There's a fence around the garden. In fact, on the garden, we have managed to sell some from the garden. Finances for the organization are well secured with the segregation of duties, with the reporting structure, and coming in of the assistant also. The system is just sound. All the donors that are coming in, once they check our financial systems, they're just saying, proceed with your financial systems. They don't have to put anything new.
We're learning a lot of things on how we can be creative and able to tell different stories of life.
So for our staff, they have been engaged in a storytelling workshop or training whereby they've been trained on how they can write success stories. It's being able to showcase what our impact is doing. It's just not about the numbers, but we're actually changing young people's lives. So we need to be able to share that with the outside world. You know, if we share this with the various stakeholders or the various people we're working with, it means we can inspire others to work with us, or we can inspire others to do more. Looking to the future, we're also hoping that our staff can be trained in program management, monitoring, and evaluation, because once they are trained in that, it means our systems will be better and we can be able to report back not just to our donors or funders or partners, but also to report to the beneficiaries themselves. Because if they see the journey of one young person from where they were before to actually being a holistic individual after going through our program, it gives that positive impact for more young people to be involved, their lives to be positively impacted as well. The work that we are doing, it really gives us hope. As an individual person, it gives me hope that there is an opportunity for young Malawians people to do more and to achieve a lot. Considering where we are at as a country, I am very excited to see that we're positively impacting young people, not just for the sake that they're involved in our program, but the fact that they're able to move on from one point to another. For example, in our programs, we have seen young people who initially dropped out of school, are just staying out of class, somewhere even impregnated and dropped out of school. But right now, we're seeing young people go back to school because of our programs, which actually means that there's that inspiration. And these young people, I believe they'll inspire their communities and more young people, so that as Malawi we can also develop, because I strongly believe that it's not just going to change the individual, the community, but it's going to change the whole nation.